We are taught from a young age that happiness is something we must chase. Like a butterfly, it flutters just out of our reach, always just beyond the horizon. But what if I told you that the chase itself is the problem? What if the pursuit of happiness is only leading you further from the peace you long for? This constant race for happiness, be it through material wealth, accolades, or fleeting pleasures, often leaves us feeling empty. We catch glimpses of it, but it slips away just as quickly as it arrived. This never-ending chase is exhausting, both mentally and physically. But here's the twist. What if the key to true happiness isn't chasing it at all? What if, instead of running towards something, you learn how to stop and be still? The ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, taught us that happiness is not found in external circumstances, but in how we perceive and respond to those circumstances. According to Stoic philosophy, true fulfillment comes from aligning our thoughts and actions with our values and accepting what is beyond our control. In their view, happiness is not a pursuit, it's a state of mind. And this state of mind is cultivated by understanding one key principle. You cannot control external events, but you can control how you respond to them. Let's consider the difference between pleasure and happiness. Pleasure is temporary. It's an experience that's tied to something outside of you. Eating your favorite food, buying something new, or experiencing an exciting adventure. But these pleasures are fleeting. When they fade, we're left wanting more. Happiness, on the other hand, is something deeper. It's a lasting peace that comes from within. Happiness isn't tied to things or outcomes. It's about embracing the present moment, no matter what that moment brings. It's a quiet contentment that doesn't depend on the world around you. One of the most profound teachings of the Stoics is the idea of acceptance. Acceptance does not mean passivity or indifference. It means acknowledging the reality of a situation without resistance. Imagine the freedom that comes when you stop fighting against the inevitable, when you stop wishing things were different. This is the essence of peace. We waste so much time wishing we had different circumstances, better jobs, more money, a different life. But the Stoics believed that happiness lies in making peace with the present moment, regardless of your external circumstances. You can't control the world around you, but you can control your response to it. Another key Stoic principle is the importance of virtue. Is living in accordance with reason, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Virtue is about being the best version of yourself, no matter what life throws at you. You see, chasing happiness often leads us to seek gratification outside ourselves. We look for validation in social media likes, in praise from others, in accumulating wealth or possessions. But none of this leads to true fulfillment. When we focus on cultivating virtue, we find that happiness naturally follows. What if, instead of chasing happiness, you focused on being the best version of yourself? What if you let go of the need for external validation and instead found peace in your own character? What if you chose gratitude over desire, mindfulness over distraction, and presence over perfection? Happiness isn't something you need to chase. It's something you create by the way you live your life, by your thoughts, by your actions, and by your willingness to embrace what is. It's not about striving to be happy, it's about learning to live in harmony with your life as it is. A powerful practice that the Stoics recommended is daily reflection. Before you sleep each night, take a few minutes to reflect on the day. Did you live in accordance with your values? Did you practice kindness, patience, and wisdom? Did you embrace challenges with courage, or did you resist them? This practice of reflection brings clarity. It helps you detach from the idea that happiness is something to be chased and reminds you that it's already within you. By living intentionally, by choosing to focus on what truly matters, you'll naturally experience a sense of peace and fulfillment. Stoicism also teaches the importance of contributing to the well-being of others. In a world where happiness is often viewed as a personal pursuit, the Stoics remind us that true contentment is found in helping others, in making the world around you a little better. When you shift your focus from chasing personal happiness to focusing on living virtuously and helping others, you'll find that your sense of fulfillment grows. And often, this fulfillment feels far deeper and longer lasting than the fleeting happiness we often seek. So, How can you stop chasing happiness and start living it instead? Begin by letting go of the need for external validation, focusing on your inner peace and character. Embrace acceptance, cultivate virtue, and practice daily reflection. Remember, happiness isn't something out there. It's within you, waiting to be uncovered. In the end, happiness isn't the destination, it's the journey. It's the way you live your life. When you stop chasing happiness, when you stop running after it, you'll find that it comes to you naturally. Because true happiness is found not in the pursuit of pleasure, but in living a life of purpose, virtue, and peace.